নমস্কাৰ। আজি আমি APSc অসম লোকসেৱা আয়োগ প্ৰিভিয়াছ ইয়াৰ কুৱেশ্যন এণ্ড আনসাৰ পাৰ্ট 1 ইয়াৰ 2022 কুৱেশ্যন নম্বৰ 1 ৰ পৰা 8 লৈ পেপাৰ 2 জেনেৰেল ষ্টাডিজ যাক আমি CCD বুলি জানো। বলক আমি আৰম্ভ কৰোঁ। Read the following passages carefully and answer question numbers 1 and 2. The chief gateway to the world of international trade are the ports and harbors. Cargoes and travelers passes from one part of the world to another through these ports. The ports provide the facilities to docking and loading, unloading and storing the facility for cargo. In order to provide this facility, the ports authorities make arrangements for maintaining navigable canals, arranging docks and barges, and providing the labor and managerial services. The importance of the ports is judged by the type of cargo and the number of ships handled. The quantity of the cargo handled by the ports is an indicator of the type of trade and the cargo which they handle, like industrial, commercial, and comprehensive ports. Most of the world's greatest ports are classified as the comprehensive ports. Ports are classified on the basis of their locations as inland ports and outports. They are also classified on the basis of specialized functions like oil ports, ports of call, packet stations, or ferry ports, enter ports, and naval ports. Question number 1. The importance of the ports is judged by option A, a type of ships handled by the size of cargo. Option B, quality of cargo and size of the ships handled. Option number C, type of cargo and number of ships handled. And option number D, quantity of cargo and the size of ship handled. আপোনালোকৰ ওপৰৰ প্ৰশ্নৰ পৰা পাইছে যে importance of ports is judged by option number C, that is type of cargo and number of ships handled. Question number 2. Most of the world's great ports are classified as option A, naval ports, option B, commercial ports, option C, industrial ports, option D, comprehensive ports. ওপৰৰ প্ৰশ্নটোৰ পৰা আমি পাইছো most of the world's greatest ports are classified as option D, comprehensive ports. Read the following passages carefully and answer the question number 3 and 4. The Woodhouse is like others, were the constant contact with the British Vice Consul in the Bengal and expected to alerted by him if it became no longer safe to remain in residence. The warning was never given, as with the others who had continued to live in the area. It seems that the Woodhouse did not really appreciate the extent of the danger they were in by staying on. On 21st May, the Woodhouse set out in a car full of possessions from their house in Leh Toket. After covering only a short of the distance, the car broke down and having been repaired poorly after a crash some weeks ago. They had not noticed the problem with the car as they had been using their other cars since then. They set out again, and this time in the country with their neighbors who were traveling in the van and a car. The van broke down by the time it was repaired. It was evening, and the party decided to return to the later. That night, the German captured the town. Woodhouse was required to be reported to the German authorities at the German's commander, the Woodhouse battle. This fact and Woodhouse's comments on it were to spawn and various stories providing this support and sympathizes for the Germans. The Germans are unwelcome not only for dropping into his house for a bath but also for raiding his larder, taking away their car, bicycles, radio, and the tobacco. Question number 3 position. Select the correct statement. The car and the van of the Woodhouse broke down on the way back from the layout. Option number B. The car and the van of the Woodhouse broke down on their way from the layout. The car of the Woodhouse and the van their neighbors broke down on their way back from the layout, and the van of the neighbor of the Woodhouse broke down on their way from the layout. Option number D is the correct option. That is, the van of the neighbors of the Woodhouse broke down on their way from the layout. Question number 4. Which of the following is the correct about the German? Option number A. They occupied the houses of the Woodhouse and used their bath and raided their larder. Option number B. They used their bath and raided their larder and took away their car and bicycle, radio, and the dog. And option number C. They used their bath and raided and their larder and took away their car and bicycles, radio, and dog. Option number D. They used their bath and raided their larder and took away their cars and bicycles, radio, and dog. পেজেছত আমি পাইছোঁ যে জাৰ্মান সকলে কি বিচাৰিছে আৰু আনসাৰটো হ'ব অপশ্যন নম্বৰ 6 they used their bath and read their larder and took away their cars, bicycle, radio and toy. Next pages, read the following pages carefully and answer the question numbers 5 and 6. Hobbies help us to grow as a person. The best way to have a hobby is to try something new. All of us are unique, and this is the reason why our hobbies and the interests are different. Once we find the activity we are passionate about, we can explore that activity. When you get the hobby, you will realize that your hobby has become an integral part of your life. Having a hobby that we enjoy the bringing us to joy and refreshes us. Hobbies help us to manage our leisure and unplanned time more productively. It was also affords you to opportunity to learn new skill in your work. The journey of the experiencing your hobby is rewarding in itself. With the exposure to different type of activities, it was not matter which activity you choose, pursuing a craft, sports, puzzles, or skill development. Your hobby should be your diversion and the passion. Question number 5. On the basis of your reading of the above pages, the option that clearly the synonyms of the hop is. ওপৰৰ পেজটোৰ পৰা আপোনাৰ synonyms বিচাৰিব দিছে অপচন নিয়তে দিছে A opposed, B captive, C indifferent and D willing. Answer is 5, B captivity. Question number 6. No matter what activity you are pursuing, your hobby should be option A useful to you, B a skill that helps you, C a diversion and a patience, D none of the above. Answer is C a diversion and a patience. যেটো ওপৰত পেজেছত মেনশন কৰা আছে আৰু আমি এতিয়া আৰু এটা পেজলৈ আহিছো যৰ পৰা question number 7 আৰু 8 ৰ আনসাৰ পাম Mountains have always been held in a great by mankind. They have been a challenges to humans. Those brave among us have always wanted to conquer them. You see, the more incredible the mountains, the greater and the thrill, a challenge to the gravity of the human race. The climbing mountain is an experience that is the hard to put into the words. Mountain climbing is the undoubtedly one of the most popular adventures sports, along with the being challenging and risky for the climber. Without any perceived risks, there cannot be a feeling that any significant challenges have been surmounted. The enthusiasts must develop themselves the spirit of adventures, willing to undertake enhancement risks, extraordinary power of the persistence, endeavor, and the keenness of the purpose before the climbing a mountain. Up there, where the intention is to embrace the nature and wonder, one realizes that it cannot be done without the facing was formidable glory. A true mountain may be challenges the mountain, yet is always respectful to the powerful force of nature. Question number 7. Why does writer say that mountain inspire in humans? আমি ওপৰ পেজটো পালো কিন্তু ইয়াতে অপচন দিছে অপচন A they present us the opportunities of exciting sports. They evoke a wish in us to conquer them. And C they inspire in us to treat a valor. And option number D they represent a challenge to us. Answer is option number A. They present us the with opportunity for exciting sports. Question number 8. Select the reason. The mountaineer is respectful to the force of nature when up in the mountains. Option A. Survival. Option B. Fear. Option C. Tradition. And option D. Power. Answer is option D. Power. যেটো আমি ওপৰৰ পেজত পাই আছো